Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
So has everybody read last month's minutes?
Yes,
Yes.
Can we get,
I make a motion, we approve the last month's minutes.
I second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Very good. And, new business, presentation of K9 lists.
I'll start it off. If you guys didn't know, I mean, Mike, Steve, Lori, Cecil, I think you guys all know that when Terrell and Carrie both have dogs, that I was instrumental in trying to get them vests. And what was it, September? Or somewhere, some point, August, September, I reached out to Sierra's Foundation and asked if they would be willing to help. In turn, Sierra's Foundation actually turned us to Supporting K9 Heroes out of Chicago.
It's northern Indiana. It's
Northern Indiana.
Yeah, protecting canine heroes, yes.
So they actually generously stepped up and bought both vests. And I thought it would be really nice to, so you guys could see them.
Yeah.
And I
Put it
brought
on.
Sierra's, excuse me?
Put it on, Shane.
I can't, it won't fit me.
Suck
But-
it in.
Nope. So, I mean, I'm sure Terrell would like, if you guys want to pass it around,
Yeah,
you
absolutely.
good? Do you guys, either one of you two want to say anything?
I will, I'll speak. So earlier this year, we started Sierra's Foundation, and what we decided to do with her foundation is we want to give back. So her foundation is for, you know, any type of canine equipment, canines, anything across the state, across the country, we've been able to donate. So Shane reached out to us, and we had already donated to Protecting Canine Heroes, and what they had done is they had made what are called trauma kits for canines. So if you're a canine handler and your dog gets hurt, these trauma kits will, basically there's everything in there that will help the canine, you know, survive a stab wound, a gunshot, whatnot. So we donated to their organization. And so what they did, they turned around and, yeah, the trauma kits, this is what Protecting Canine Heroes, we were able to donate 28 of these to different departments in Georgia. So they turned around, Protecting Canine Heroes, turned around and knew that Sierra was from here. And so they went ahead and donated the canine vest
It's wonderful.
to Fountain City, so.
That's great.
In memorial or in memory of Sierra Burton on these vests, so, but these vests are expensive, and, you know, for them to reach out and want to do this is amazing, so. But, Shane reached out to us, and we'd like for you to see, so.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. So we need to, let's talk about the ordinances we need to, the salary ordinances. We need to
Yes.
approve those, right?
I sent you all those. They reflect David passing, by y'all,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
passing one of his water certifications, and that has always been in the past, came with a $2 raise. So I amended 2025's and put the starting date for the beginning of this pay period. So when I do payroll, that raise will be on there. And then I amended 2026's to have that raise on that one also, since we had already passed it. So those are the two salary ordinances, amended salary ordinances we need to pass.
Okay, all right.
Run out and get.
So do we need to do them separately, or can we do it together? Do them together, yeah.
If you want to make a motion to pass 25 and 26's amended salary ordinance, you
Yes.
could do it in one.
I'll make
make a motion to approve 26 and, or 25 and 26 salary ordinance amended.
Can I get a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Very good. Moving on to the attorney contract.
Hold on, Dr. Glover goes.
All right.
That is, I know there's been a lot of, issues with our current representation. And to just give an example of one issue, the most recent invoice I received from her was for an hour and a half, maybe somewhere around in there, phone consultation with Terrell, and the bill was almost $300
Oh,
for just one, and it took her 2 months to answer it. So I reached out to Aubrey, which we've had as our representation in the past, and she always done a good job in my opinion and most everybody else's opinion. So if you want to have Aubrey represent us again, we would need a motion to terminate the current contract and accept Aubrey's contract, which will start January 1, 2026.
okay. Any discussion in regard to that?
I think before anybody reached out to someone and offer them or see if they would be interested, I think that should have been discussed at a council meeting.
But the complaints continued and the issues continued and nobody did anything about it.
Correct.
Well,
So,
the only ones
It's
that.
either let it
I mean,
continue,
We couldn't call
or
her.
can
No
I
one could
finish
call
my
her.
statement, please?
We,
It's either let it continue or somebody do something about it. So I stepped up and did something about it.
Yeah, and I supported what Trina did also because it's been an ongoing issue on getting things resolved, all the ordinances that are still unfinished, that's been over a year on that side of it, and then the 2 or 3 months on,
August.
requests
Yeah.
that require the attorney direction. So I think it's a good choice to make the switch, and I supported Trina on reaching out to her.
Okay, that sounds good. Do we get a motion to,
First to terminate the current contract.
okay, to terminate our current contract with legal?
I'll make a motion to terminate our current contract with our attorney.
Second on that?
I'm second.
All in favor?
I,
Aye.
All right, can we get a motion to extend a contract to Aubrey instead?
I'll make the motion to, starting January 1, accepting Aubrey's contract for representation for the town of Fountain City.
And a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, very good, okay, here we go.
no.
One nay. So what is the CCMG change order?
That is, I sent that in that email. I guess something that they did or didn't do reduced the price by $24.90. So that required a change order.
Okay,
So you guys can vote to accept this change order, and then I need you to sign it, because it's just for the president
okay, all right,
to sign.
all right, can we get a motion to accept the change order?
What is it?
Right there is the,
On the paving project, they didn't do
Oh.
something or didn't quite use everything, so there was a change order. So it lowered the price by $24, so that's what it is.
Okay.
Okay, can we get a motion to accept that?
I make a motion to accept the change order on the CCMG.
I'll second.
All in favor?
I'm
Aye.
Aye. Very good. All right, as far as discussing applicants and interviews, do we wanna set a date to discuss the applicants?
I do.
I think that's what we should do.
I think that's what we
That's
should do.
not a, executive session. It's not a reason to have an executive session. So if you don't do it now, then you'll have another invoice to pay them to come
Video.
and televise a special meeting.
Yeah,
Oh,
The interviews are executive sessions.
okay,
But that's why I put in the email to make a list of who you would like to interview. You can decide on whether to interview all of them, some of them, and then set a date to do the interviews.
I just don't feel like we should say names.
And that's why I said just
Yeah.
use last names and nobody's gonna know the better.
Yeah, I
Can
don't,
we give you the list
But it's not,
of who we
Yeah.
would like to see?
it's not something that's private, cause
yeah.
I mean, everybody is, if they call and ask, did so-and-so apply, I gotta answer yes or no. So it's not a private
Yeah.
matter.
I'd like to see Minier and Terrahart, I'd like to talk to them,
Vinnie and Terhart,
you know.
Along with those two, I'd like to see Baker and Ellison.
Baker, you said,
Yes.
and Ellison. And who else?
I have Pennington,
Sure,
who I have gotten huge reviews on. Clark and Minier. Of course, you already said Minier. Those are for sure.
okay, that's a nice list. So we have those 6 people total. Okay.
There's one that seen that, it's gonna be the same person.
Oh,
That went to school with Ezra, he's from here, he graduated from here. He's always been a good kid, never heard bad about him, and that's Dixon. So, if you guys would be willing to add him to the list.
Yeah, I don't even have him on here.
yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I don't
He
even
was,
see
I think he was in
his.
that first batch, wasn't he?
No, he was actually in the second batch.
I wasn't.
I
Yeah.
didn't have his. I
Okay.
didn't see it.
so who,
So-
So now you can decide,
So what names do you have so far?
I've got Minier, Terhart, Baker, Ellison, Pennington, Clark, and Dixon.
yeah, I too fast here.
I had maybes on, a few more.
So that leaves you with 7 to interview.
I'd say go with that.
I think the Florida took a,
Yeah,
took
because,
another job.
I
don't
mean,
know
I
if he's
gotta
still
look through
open
these
to
to be able
coming here
to
or
find
not.
them.
Who?
The Clark,
Well, he was a
Did someone
definite for
name
me
him?
to look at.
I can
so
write, you want me to write them down on your piece of paper, Lori?
suited.
No, I'll just look at his list.
The only thing about him was that he lives in Richmond, was my only concern.
I worked with him at Belden
Yeah.
for a few years, so.
He played ball with Ezra, and he played baseball.
I don't think it matters if they,
Let him, I know.
No, cause I mean, David lived, when he moved over
I know, he
towards
was saying
Indianapolis
that.
when he
Yeah.
still worked here, so.
he lived in like
When the
Greenfield.
weather was
Yeah.
really bad, he always came back over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just moved.
So you guys need to decide when everybody would be free, to do the interviews. Would be the next step.
Of course, I didn't bring my phone. No calendar. Anybody have any suggestions there?
Well, a day of the week, is there days of the week that are better? I know Lori has days of the week that are better than other days. Or evenings, I guess I should say, that are better than other evenings. So,
Right now, it really don't matter, but I don't think we can do all 7 in one night. I mean, if you give
But
each
we
one
get
a half
started
an
at
hour.
6, we could be done by 8. Give them each 15 minutes.
That's what we did last time,
Yeah.
15 minutes.
I have the, I can't see it. The 18th. The 20th, the 18th and the 20th. And after that, I can ask for a certain day off. So like,
Of December,
uh-huh.
what day of the weeks are those, Sue?
The 8th is Monday, and of course the 20th.
Did you say the 8th or the 18th?
18th, I'm sorry. I
The
don't have my
18th is-
glasses on.
The 18th is a Monday, so
Yeah.
the 20th would be on a Wednesday.
Yes.
The 18th.
A Wednesday, Mondays are kinda hectic, so the,
The 18th is a Thursday.
This
Oh.
week I have the 5th. Wait a minute,
That's Friday.
that's Friday, yeah.
Michael just said the 18th is a Thursday. And I can't, I'm recording, so I can't
Tell you
pick
what.
one.
18th is a Monday.
Thursday.
Yeah.
The 18th
How
is
do you
okay.
get that? Right there, it says 18th on Monday.
You talking December?
Mm-hmm.
December the 18th is on a Thursday.
Thursday. 15th's on Monday.
Oh, what's that up there? 8th?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, the 8th or the 10th.
I got an appointment on the
I need to
18th,
bring my
Okay.
glasses.
but
I should have brought my glasses.
Sue is off on the 8th and the 10th.
Yeah.
And the 10th would be next Wednesday.
That sounds good.
Next Wednesday?
Yeah.
Next Wednesday.
Okay.
10th.
Everybody okay for next Wednesday?
I'm not sure, because I have to have a colonoscopy, and I can't remember if it's the 11th or the 12th. So I'll be prepping the day before.
But in the next week, I can ask for a day off, a particular day off. If they haven't done the schedule yet.
Yeah, so if you wanna do it on the 17th,
Yeah,
which
I
would
got
be the following Wednesday.
I got 5
Yeah, but let's-
doctor's appointments in December.
So what days can you do it, Lori?
Wait a minute, let me think, okay.
Sue, can you do it on the 17th?
Yeah, I've still got time to ask for it off. I can do it anytime that week.
I think I'm okay for the 10th, but without looking at my portal on my,
So then do you wanna go ahead with the 10th, and if we absolutely have to change it, we can?
Yes, that sounds good.
Okay, well,
let me see.
I make a call for a motion.
For the executive meeting?
No, for the, yeah, to make the exit, to make a motion for
Okay. Can we get a motion to
schedule.
schedule the executive meeting for the interviews?
I'll make a motion to set it for the 10th,
My second,
At 6 p.m.
6 PM start time.
All in favor?
Okay,
fine.
Aye.
Aye.
I got an appointment on
Very good.
the 4th.
Did Sue motion and Michael seconded, right?
No, I did.
I motioned it,
Grace second, Clark.
however.
Yeah. Okay, we're good, Cecil.
Sounds good.
Okay, so we need to discuss charging for video requests.
That is Mr. Marshall.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
so I recently ran into, I had a person request, body camera footage. We do not have anything in place for body camera footage. We have something for copies of reports.
Paper copies.
Paper copies, that was one of the issues I had reached out to the attorney for. Never received an answer. I'm sorry, I did last week.
Yeah, that was the invoice.
Yeah. So I did some research and I found the state statute that governs the release of public information and our body cameras. I can give you the brief overall. It can go from anywhere from $0 to $150. I can give you some examples. Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department charge $50 up to 30 minutes of video, and then $100 anything after that, up to 60 minutes. I released a 23-minute long video that I had to edit because it happened at a school. So I had to blur out faces, and I can tell you the man hours that I put into that was 4 hours for editing 23 minutes of video.
Sure, yeah. Wow.
He has less hair than he did when he
I
started.
I do. That's not one of my specialties, is editing videos, but we got it done. She has what she needs for her court case, and luckily the attorney answered one of the main questions I had just in time, literally 2 days prior to her showing up for it. So I understand we have an ordinance for releasing paper documents. I was wondering if we could just amend it to go with the body camera, so I have something to go based on.
So basically, you guys need to decide what you wanna charge.
Yeah.
So you can be within the states, cause that's the issue we had with the documents years ago. An ordinance was made and they decided to charge 50 cents a page, and we got yelled at and told that was excessive, so we had to change it to 10 cents a page, cause that's what the state statute says. So that price range that he gave you, you would need to make the fee for the video somewhere.
What was the
in there.
price range you gave us again?
So it can go up to $150. IMPD is $50 for 30 minutes of video, and then up to 60, it'll go to 100.
Okay, is that what you recommend then?
So my fear is if we break it up like that, then I'll have people coming in and saying, I just want this section, this section, this section. And it's gonna lead to me doing more work,
Sure.
editing it and breaking it down into the sections they want. So I would honestly just like to see one flat fee.
Yeah, I think
That way I don't
if
have
we
to.
charge $100 or $125, cause he's one person as far as doing that, and until he gets more time under his belt. If we charge anything less, if we charge,
And that's why I wanted to make sure I knew the man hours for you guys.
so
that-
once he gets more time into it, he's gonna be able to cut down his time. But as of right now, we have at least $120 to $125 in his time.
Right.
So,
So somebody would need to make a motion to charge, pick one or the other as a flat fee for a video.
Sure, okay. So what flat fee?
Do you recommend?
That I would recommend.
Yes.
Do you want it the 100 or 125?
I would say 100 would be a fair price, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, can we get a motion in regard to that, please?
we'll make a motion to amend our ordinance on to add in the video with the charge of $100.
I second.
All in favor?
Alright,
Aye.
Aye. Very good. Okay, let's talk about the salt box, please.
Okay, Jeff and I went to Deere yesterday. The gearbox is bad, because I can turn the input shaft and hold the output shaft and actually turn the output shaft one any direction I want to. We're looking at $611.83. The wiring harness, you gotta buy the whole harness. The one power feed out of the truck is $155.98. And the one on the spreader is $59 to $64 for a total of around $828. I need approval. I checked the new box, pretty much like the one we have. There's 7,500. Or we can get the big one at 11,500.
I'd say we get the parts.
Yep,
We'll make a
How old
motion.
is the salt
can't
box?
afford that
Anybody know?
$7,500 right now. Huh?
Do you know how old the salt box is?
I think it's almost 5 years old.
Yeah, it's about 5.
Especially with the work that they put into it last year or the year before with painting it and then new wood and stuff. I went and I mean, we can't afford $7,500 right now anyway, but I wouldn't wanna throw all that work out. I would suggest just getting the gearbox.
Who, if we buy the parts, who's gonna put them in?
Jeff and I will.
If need be, I can help them, make sure.
Okay, can we get a motion in regard to, spending that money, for which one?
I'll make a
The gearbox
motion
and the
to,
parts.
I'll make a motion to purchase the new gearbox and also the 2 wiring harnesses for approximately $828 from John Deere.
Second on that?
I said,
All in favor?
Alright,
Very good.
I'll call them first thing in the morning and get it ordered.
good.
Is there any, do you have any idea how long it would take, did they say, to get the parts?
No, possibly this week yet.
Yeah, he said about a week.
Okay, let's move on. Department reports, is there anything we need to discuss?
No, nothing from the police department.
I had the ERP on there. They don't necessarily need voted on this month, but be looking for that for January, start the year.
For what?
He will send it
Emergency
to me and then
response
I'll
plan.
forward it to you guys. The emergency response plan,
Yeah,
it
got
has
it.
to be updated with his name because it still has
And
Walter's
have-
name.
Have a copy of it if anybody
The only
wants to
thing that's
review it.
getting changed is just your name.
Pretty much,
Yeah,
The only thing that's getting changed is your name on it.
yeah.
okay.
Okay.
So I'll send you guys an email with that so you can have time to look it over and
Sounds
then
good.
we'll vote on it in January.
And what was the question we have on leaves?
That's, a lot of people calling about them still, and, I mean, it's hard for me to get them on regular time. So,
It's hard to get on with the snow on the ground too.
that makes it even harder.
I haven't gotten, there was one day that I got a few phone calls and the people I talked to, when I explained to them that we only have one full-time employee, that the dump truck was down for 2 to 3 weeks total with it being not working and then being in the shop. And then the week after we got it back, David was at water classes. So, and that's when everybody decided to rake their leaves, so they were everywhere. And it just hard for one person to catch up on them. And most people understood that and the phone calls calmed down and I haven't heard anything from anybody since.
Well, I went
So-
out, I was out getting them, the other day, and quite a few people have big rocks and like big sticks and stuff all in them. And I was told that if they're in those to drive by, cause they were told not to have them in there.
Yeah,
Or
we-
grass clippings and stuff in there with them. So, I mean, I did quite a few the other day, but now the truck has a busted brake line in it.
well, a lot of the leaves were sitting there and then we had all that wind.
Right.
So like I know at my house,
Yeah.
there's always limbs falling, so I'm sure there were limbs falling out of the tree.
Right,
The
yeah.
leaves.
Most of these
So
were
that
embedded
probably
inside
happened
them.
everywhere.
Yeah,
you
so
know.
most of them was embedded inside of them. If they was on top, I just throw them back off and go on and suck them up. But if they was embedded inside of them, there was one of the rocks in it like this big around. I mean, inside of the leaf, so.
Okay.
I know I had several complaints at work.
Yeah, they like to stop you in public. Happens to me all.
Yeah. Okay.
I still have some in my backyard. I don't,
As soon as I can get the truck running, I don't know what to do about that.
they're not out.
No, I know, I'm just
I'm
saying,
not worried about them.
I can get the rest of towns.
Okay then, looks like we've covered everything. There's no more to discuss on the department reports.
What?
I was gonna get quotes today on putting the brake lines on that truck.
Visitors forum. We have,
Cecil, I've got a question.
oh, okay, go ahead.
On the truck with it being broke down, if I get quotes, Do we have to go through another board meeting
It's a brake line.
at the brake line?
I would recommend just taking it to Pete. Cause when we get quotes, he's always the cheapest, or has been for the last year. He's about the only one we've taken vehicles to, cause when we get quotes, he is the lowest. So if you could possibly get it there, that's gonna save us a tow bill.
Yeah.
So that's what I
And
would
then we
suggest
can just
is
revisit it.
David call Pete tomorrow and ask him if he has an idea how much it'll cost and just let me know.
Do all
But with the
four
brake
of them?
line,
All four of
that's,
them?
it has to be,
Yeah.
it has to be done, so.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so.
Cause you break one of those on that old truck, the rest of them ain't too far from it.
Right, right.
So just replace them all with stainless.
Okay,
Okay. All right. Approval of claims and payments.
Make a motion to approve claims and payments.
Do we get a second?
I say.
Second,
All in favor?
Alright,
aye.
Aye, very good. Can we get a motion to adjourn?
make a motion to adjourn.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
alright.
Very good.